What's up, everybody? Welcome to Capital Clarity. We all dream of financial freedom, the ability to do what you want, when you want, without worrying about money. But most people are stuck in a cycle of bad financial habits that are keeping them broke. Today, I'm exposing the 5 biggest money traps that could be holding you back from building real, lasting wealth. These are the mistakes I see people making every single day, and trust me, they're costing you more than you think. But here's the good news. Once you identify these bad habits, you can start breaking free and start building a brighter financial future. So stick around until the end, because this information could change your life. Let's be real for a second. Living paycheck to paycheck is like being stuck on a financial treadmill. You're working hard, running in place, but not actually getting anywhere. If every dollar you earn is already spent before you even get it, how are you supposed to get ahead? Think about it. No emergency fund, no room for investments, no chance to actually grow your wealth. It's like you're constantly one unexpected expense away from complete financial chaos. And trust me, those unexpected expenses, they always seem to pop up at the worst possible time. Now I get it. Life is expensive. Rent, groceries, bills, they all add up. But here's the thing. Wealthy people, they think differently. They understand that it's not just about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. And that's where budgeting comes in. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself. It's about taking control of your money. It's about making conscious decisions about where your money is going, instead of letting it slip through your fingers. Look, I used to be terrible with money. Seriously, I was the king of impulse purchases. But once I started tracking my spending, I was shocked to see where my money was actually going. So, if you're serious about breaking free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle, you need a budget. Start by tracking your expenses for a month. Write down every single thing you spend money on, no matter how small. You'll probably be surprised, even a little scared, by the results. But that's okay, because now you have the power to change it. You can start identifying areas where you can cut back, save more, and finally, break free from that financial treadmill. Okay, let's talk about something we've all heard before. Stop buying things you don't need with money you don't have. Sounds simple, right? But how many of us are actually guilty of this? I know I've been there. Think about it. That new phone you had to have, the designer clothes that are now stuffed in your closet, the fancy dinners you couldn't really afford. We get caught up in the moment, trying to keep up with the Joneses, and before we know it, we're drowning in debt. Here's the harsh reality. Every unnecessary purchase, every impulse buy, every time you swipe your credit card without thinking, it's delaying your financial freedom. It's pushing back your goals, making it harder to achieve your dreams. Think about it this way. That $5 latte you buy every day? That's over $1,800 a year. Imagine investing that money instead. Now, I'm not saying you can't ever treat yourself. Life is about balance, right? But before you make a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Can I actually afford this? Or am I just trying to impress someone else? Wealthy people don't get that way by wasting money on things they don't need. They understand the power of delayed gratification. So next time you're tempted to buy something you don't really need, take a step back. Think about your financial goals and the future you're building. Chapter 3. Stop relying on one source of income. Let me ask you something. What would happen if you lost your job tomorrow? I know it's not a fun thought, but it's a question we all need to ask ourselves. If your entire financial well-being relies on a single paycheck, you're one unexpected event away from disaster. Think about it. A sudden layoff, an unexpected illness, a global pandemic, these things happen. And when they do, you need to be prepared. That's why wealthy people don't rely on just one source of income. They diversify. They create multiple streams of revenue to protect themselves and their wealth. Now, this doesn't mean you need to quit your day job and become an entrepreneur overnight. There are plenty of ways to create additional income streams without completely upending your life. Think about your skills and interests. Could you start a side hustle? Freelance writing, graphic design, online tutoring. There are countless possibilities in today's digital age. Or maybe you have some extra space in your home. Consider renting out a spare room on Airbnb or listing your parking spot on a parking app. Even small amounts of extra income can add up over time. The point is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. The more sources of income you have, the more secure your financial future will be. So start exploring your options, get creative, and build a safety net that will protect you no matter what life throws your way. Chapter 4. Stop avoiding investing. All right, let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes I see people making: not investing. Look, saving money is important, don't get me wrong, but if your money is just sitting in a regular savings account, it's actually losing value over time thanks to inflation. Think about it. Inflation is constantly chipping away at the purchasing power of your money. That means the money you have today will be worth less tomorrow. It's like running up a down escalator. You need to be moving forward just to stay in the same place. That's where investing comes in. Investing allows you to put your money to work for you, so it can grow over time and outpace inflation. Now, I know investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to it. But trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. There are tons of resources available to help you get started, from online courses to financial advisors. The key is to do your research, start small, and gradually increase your investments as you become more comfortable. One of the easiest ways to start investing is with index funds. Index funds are like baskets of stocks that track a specific market index, like the S&P 500. So no more excuses. Start investing today and watch your money grow. Chapter 5. Stop wasting time on low-value activities. Let's be honest with ourselves for a second. How much time do you waste each day? And I'm not talking about taking a well-deserved break or relaxing after a long day. I'm talking about the mindless scrolling, the binge watching, the hours lost in a sea of social media notifications. Look, time is our most valuable asset. You can't get it back. And if you're serious about building wealth, you need to start treating your time like the precious commodity it is. Think about it this way. Every minute you waste on low-value activities is a minute you could be spending on something productive, something that will move you closer to your financial goals. Now, I'm not saying you need to become a productivity robot and work 24/7, but I challenge you to take a hard look at how you're spending your time and identify areas where you can make some changes. Could you cut back on social media? Limit your TV time? Instead of passively consuming content, could you be learning a new skill, building a side hustle, or networking with potential clients or mentors? Successful people are incredibly intentional with their time. They prioritize activities that align with their goals and ruthlessly eliminate distractions. So start making the most of your time. Set boundaries, prioritize your goals, and focus on activities that will move the needle in your life. So, there you have it. The 5 habits that could be sabotaging your wealth-building journey. But here's the good news. Now that you're aware of these traps, you can start breaking free. Building wealth isn't about luck or being born into money. It's about making smart choices, developing good habits, and taking control of your financial future. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? What's the first thing you're going to change? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and remember, your financial future is in your hands.